I want to thank the Chamber for being here for this very unique ribbon cutting. I'm Todd Carter, Chief Development Director.
I'm Tina Krause, Executive Director.
So this space has kind of been a dream of ours since we started here in 2011. It's always been a kid's playground, but it's never felt totally safe because there weren't any walls. And as someone said, someone who planned this has never been a parent because kids can go out in two different ways. So when the original playground kind of got dilapidated and needed repair, Rowan reached out about an Eagle Scout project, and we said, aha! We've got the perfect one. And it was around Giving Tuesday, and Rowan said, if we can raise $2,500, I said, oh, no. We're raising a lot more than $2,500. Because this thing's going to be awesome. So we upped the goal to $7,500, and the community gathered, rallied, and we raised almost $11,000 for this project. So now, something really cool, we're going to do a presentation of Rowan's Eagle Scout Award. Adrian?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adrian Tait. I serve as a Scoutmaster with Troop 100 here in Boone. And you guys didn't realize it, but you're going to get to see kind of a rare occasion today, which is the Court of Honor for an Eagle Scout, which happens to be my own son, Rowan. So as Todd mentioned, this is one of the Eagle Scout projects that has happened for our troop. So wanted to mention a couple of other folks here in addition before we start the award ceremony itself. And those are some of the other scouts that are here with us today. Luca De Vera, also, Luca, if you want to raise your hand, also did a project here at the Hospitality House restoring some of the gardens that have been washed out by Helene. So on the other side of the building is the community garden, and Luca led efforts along with the help of numerous volunteers to get that garden restored. Corbin Slagle is here as well. Corbin's project was to build a sun shelter for a local preschool outdoor playground. And so he completed that project back in the winter as well. And we have one scout from our troop who is not with us today, Thomas Moss, who built a playground equipment, benches, and custom tables and so on for a preschool, that same preschool at First Presbyterian Church. So I wanted to mention those guys. And these scouts are among the 4% of youth that come into scouting that ever work their way all the way through and achieve their Eagle rank. So these guys have all earned that this spring, and today will be the last presentation with Rowan's award. So now think about this. I just mentioned a few of the Eagle Scout projects. Every year across the U.S., more than 30,000 Eagle Scout projects are completed by scouts and communities all over the place. So we're proud of these guys. So allow me to introduce you to Tim Walker. Tim Walker is a fellow Scoutmaster here in Boone and leads the efforts over at Troop 109. So Tim, thanks for being here today.
Hello everyone. Again, my name is Tim Walker. I serve as the Scoutmaster for Troop 109 that meets at Boone United Methodist Church. And I've known Rowan since he was a Cub Scout. I worked with him and watched him grow up in Cub Scouting. I had the pleasure of attending Philmont Scout Ranch with him in 2022. He was on my crew, did an excellent job. Served as our wilderness guia and kept us straight on the outdoor code and outdoor ethics and made sure that we did what we needed to do to protect that property while we were there. And we have the honor today of recognizing Rowan for his Eagle Scout. The parents and scout leaders.
And Tim, I apologize.
That's all right.
I completely skipped the opening ceremonies as well.
Oh, you know what?
That's, can you tell I'm nervous about this?
And that's for Luca. So before I continue, let's have Luca pick that up for us.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Former and current Scouts, please join me in the Scout Oath and Scout Law. Scout Oath.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Scout Law.
A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
And we'll continue. The parents and the scout leaders of the Eagle candidate, whom we honor today, have labored long and faithfully to develop him towards better and participating citizenship through the scouting program. Their efforts culminate in the presentation of the Eagle Scout Award. The success of these efforts, however, will only be manifest in the way this new Eagle Scout sets an example for those whose lives he touched. Will the Eagle Escort please bring Rowan Tait forward at this time to be prepared to receive the highest rank conferred by scouting, that of the Eagle Scouts. Welcome. Thank you. Rowan, I have the honor to give you the Eagle Charge today on the occasion of your elevation to the highest rank in scouting. The Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most wholesome and significant movements in world's history. You have been judged by Scouting America of being worthy of the highest rank in this great movement. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you know, is one of honor and responsibility. As an Eagle Scout, you have assumed a solemn obligation to do your duty to God, to country, to your fellow Scouts, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to your brother Scouts. Becoming an Eagle Scout is a great accomplishment. Being an Eagle Scout is a great responsibility. As an Eagle Scout, the Scout Oath and Law should take on new meaning for you. The motto and the slogan take on new urgency. As an Eagle Scout, your first obligation is to live with honor. You are a marked leader. For good or ill, people will follow the example you set. Give up anything before you give up your reputation and good name. As Shakespeare said, "Mine honor is my life. Both grow in one. Take honor from me, and my life is done." Let the white of the Eagle badge remind you of honor. Your second obligation as an Eagle Scout is to be loyal. As a follower, you promise to be loyal to those above you. Now as a leader, you must also be loyal to those below you, treating them as you would want to be treated. And you must also be loyal to your ideals, not letting others sway you from your course. Let the blue of the Eagle badge remind you of loyalty. Your third obligation as an Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Stepping into your new role as a leader, you will face many challenges and obstacles. A ship in the harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are for. You must have the courage to do what is right, no matter what other people do or say. Let the red of the Eagle badge remind you of courage. Your fourth obligation as an Eagle Scout is to serve others, for a leader is above all a servant. Let the practice of the daily good turn lead to a lifetime of service, for only in giving of yourself do you give anything of value. Let the scroll on your Eagle badge remind you of service. Your final obligation as an Eagle Scout is to have vision. As a leader, you must now blaze your own trail. Just as a bald eagle soaring high above the ground can look far into the distance, so too must you look far into the future. Many people will follow you. Only with vision will you lead them in the right direction. Let the silver eagle hanging from your badge remind you of vision. Then these are your obligations as an Eagle Scout: honor, loyalty, courage, service, and vision. By meeting these obligations, you can lead your troop, your community, your nation toward a better tomorrow. Congratulations.
ask any Eagle Scouts that we have in the audience with us today to raise your Scout sign. As our Court of Honor began tonight, you joined your fellow Scouts in repeating the Scout Oath. Now you will stand alone and repeat a new oath, the Eagle Scout Promise. Though the words you say are similar to those you've said so many times before, today they will mean more to you than they ever have. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your oath with the words that close the Declaration of Independence. Please repeat after me. And I ask all the Eagle Scouts to reaffirm your pledges as well by repeating with Rowan. I reaffirm my allegiance.
I reaffirm my allegiance
To the three promises of the Scout Oath.
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize
I thoughtfully recognize
and take upon myself
and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of an Eagle Scout.
of an Eagle Scout.
On my honor, I will do my best
On my honor, I will do my best
to make my training an example,
to make my training an example,
my rank and my influence
my rank and my influence
count strongly for better scouting
count strongly for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop,
in my troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in my contacts with other people.
and in my contacts with other people.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
Now I'll invite Tim Walker back up for the presentation of the.
Will the Eagle Escort bring forth the parents of our candidate? Rowan, your parents have undoubtedly been your primary source of health and strength. No one will ever know the unencumbered acts of self-sacrifice from your mother. And so I'd like for your mother now to pin your Eagle medal on your uniform.
It's beautiful.
And in turn, Rowan, I'd like for you to please present your mother with this another eagle. And your father has been the source of much advice and guidance along your eagle trail. At this time, I'd like him to present you with your eagle handkerchief. And in turn, you will present this Eagle Father's pin. And now, everyone, I'd like to present our newest Eagle Scout, Rowan Tait.
That's my mentor pin.
So, the Eagle Scout mentor is someone who has really served to help you get your Eagle Scout, but in my eyes, it's someone that has helped to really serve me along the way, all the way through, and never giving up on me. And there's a lot of people that have done that all my life. But in this circumstance, I've known since day one, since I was in 2nd grade in Cub Scouts, that was going to be, when I got it, my dad. And so I'd like to give my mentor to you. Do I get to have my words now? Perfect. I've been in Scouts for 11 years. And in that time, I have come to know people both in and outside of Scouts that will forever change me for the better. They have been a constant support in the ever-changing transition to adulthood. My parents, my grandmother, my friends and teachers, and my brothers in Scouts have all been there to teach and guide me, and I learn and grow. Though there are many steps in reaching the rank of Eagle Scout, perhaps the most important is the Eagle Project. For my project, I looked around the beautiful community we have in the high country and saw an organization that already does so much to help others. I also saw that they needed an extra helping hand. In collaboration with Todd Carter, we decided that what was needed most was the renovation of their playground space at the Hospitality House. My dad and I started on a design, and Todd got fundraising, as you have already heard. After so much generosity from the community, we started to work. From hot days to thunderstorms, and from grandmas to high schoolers working away to get this project done, we now stand here at the end of it all. I hope that this space can be a place for families to come to enjoy each other in the outdoors, which is what Scouts has done for me. I'm so thankful for my time in Scouts, for those it has brought me closer with. I'm so thankful for the skills that I've been taught and the skills that I've been able to teach. I am so thankful for how Scouts has brought me closer with my dad. I may forget some of the knots I learned, and I probably already have. But I will never forget all the time I spent with him. He has been one of the biggest role models in my life, and a leader I have looked up to like a kid looks as he gets a high five from his favorite sports team's player. Now that this project comes to an end, the biggest thing I hope is that I have been able to inspire all of you to get out and go make a change in your community, because the world needs more smiles.
All right, so in conclusion, we're going to conclude the same way that we conclude all of our meetings, which is with a very simple prayer that I think you'll appreciate. And what we say is, may the great Scoutmaster of all Scouts be with us until we meet again. So with that, I will close our Court of Honor. And Todd, thank you so much for hosting us today.
Oh, it's our pleasure.